Hi everyone, I'm Nathan from Picnic, and this is my lightning talk on DDS and quality of service. If you haven't already, take a couple minutes to read the QoS settings page on ROS docs as a primer. Here I have a table of some of the QoS templates available in ROS 2. Note the default setting has reliable reliability and a history of 10. Here are examples of when not to use default. Streaming low frequency, dense sensor data, such as cameras, streaming high frequency, less dense data, such as encoders, or sending critical data such as boot up information or requests. An interesting note, which I don't have experience for, is that reliability isn't just about retransmission. Unlike best effort, it also prevents your DDS writers from sending data to your network stack when it is full and would be discarded. You can in theory construct some adversarial behavior around this, but it's unknown if this happens in practice. Now I'm going to fire off a few highlights from my DDS experience thus far. Here are some starting tools for checking QoS and compatibilities, or verifying your settings after any launch files or defaults might have been applied, or just getting more data from your DDS vendor. If you're seeing behavior where your nodes don't seem to be communicating, check if you have more nodes than your max participant setting. Each node requires a new DDS participant. Also check if startup processing is overflowing your QoS history size. If camera streams are much slower rate than you expect, first check your QoS and then check your network hardware. If your robot's hopping around wildly and you need multicast, check that no one else is using your ROS domain ID. If everyone else seems to be having Wi-Fi issues but not you, you might be using multicast and overwhelming the network. Here's a DDS config for a 1 computer setup to avoid that, and here's one for 2. The same principles can be applied for other vendors. Last, I'm going to drop a few hints about optimization beyond QoS for wired connections. Thanks Charles Cross at Mission Robotics for your recommendations here. Disable multicast. Use component nodes to reduce the overhead of participant management and data duplication. Increase the size of transmitted chunks to reduce frequency of network transmission overhead. And of course, there's always more kernel optimizations. Please email me your experiences with DDS and QoS. Thanks.